Hello everyone, it's Jamie here from FX Learning. So in today's video, we're going to talk about my 9 to 5 challenge I've set myself and the BD members. Now, a lot of new traders or beginners have this kind of theory that you can't build up a trading account and look to trade full time if you're still working a day job. What they tend to find is the market's too volatile in the morning, and when they finish work in the evenings, the market's a bit flat for them. But I want to show them that it's actually a myth, and you can actually build up a trading account while working a 9 to 5 and then have enough capital in that trading account to potentially leave your job. Now, I'm going to document this challenge all on my FX book, and I'll be making regular videos on it. Now, I've set myself 3 simple rules with this challenge, and I want to show you it's not necessarily about the strategy. Now, a strategy in trading just gives us our entry points, and you'll probably find that most traders can win trades and most traders can lose trades. But what makes them a consistent trader over time is money management. Money management is the key if you want a career out of trading. Now, I want to show you those simple steps using a simple strategy, simple money management, and also trading around a day job, and show you how it's possible to look to build up your capital and trade full time. Now, my 3 simple rules in front of me are basically the standard BD rules and the AND strategy. Now, what I'm using for this is a simple strategy like this. So this is the BD 6.0, and every time it gives me a signal like this outside of the zone, I will get into a trade. Now, I actually took this trade on Forex and I closed in around 2 pips profit. Nonetheless, 2 pips was happy for me. And yeah, something like this, a nice, you can't see that, a nice signal at the top. So every time the BD 6.0 gives me a notification telling me an arrow has popped outside the zone, I will get into a trade. Now, that's pretty simple. It's basically wait for an arrow outside of the zone, take a trade. For me, I'm not going to care about taking trades with the trend or against the trend. I'm not really going to use any price action. All I'm going to do is wait for an arrow outside of the zone, get into a trade. That is it. Could not be any more simpler. Now, my next rule for taking trades is I'm going to be using a minimum 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. That basically means I'm risking, let's say, 10 pips to make 10 pips. Okay, that is a minimum 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. Okay, if this was 10 pips to make 20 pips, that means it's a 1-to-2 risk reward ratio. So what I'm going to be doing is every time I take a trade, I'm going to have something like a 10 pip stop loss to target 10 pips. Now, as soon as the trade goes into profit, let's say 5 pips, what I'm going to do is I'm going to trail my stop loss. So every time I make a few pips in profit, I will look to protect that with my trailing stop loss. So it kind of locks in my profit, and over time you will see that my account will slowly grow. Now, my other rules for trading this strategy is I'm going to be trading this while working a day job. So either in the morning before you'd start work, or in the evening when you finish work. Now, for me, I'm going to be trading between 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. GMT time. That is mostly when traders will be trading. Once they've finished work, they've sat down, had their dinner, and they will look to trade the markets. And this is where they will say the market's flat, they're not getting any trades. So my rules are, I'm basically going to be trading right in the middle of this time and actually show you how you can build an account up. Now, this is proof that you can build a trading account up. I'm not going to hide anything here. You see a lot of traders going, oh yeah, look at me, we've made 500 pips today. We made £5,000 in profit. That's great, but they're trading every single day. Now, I know you can't trade during the day or every single day because of your work commitments or family commitments. So I want to show you how you can trade just 2 hours a day in the evening using a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio and using a simple strategy like taking an arrow outside of the zone. Now, I actually started this challenge last week, so I will bring up the current month I've started this when it decides it's going to load. All history. Oh, there we go. All history. Now, I actually made a video of today's trading session, which you're just about to see, but I kind of made a bit of a mistake. Now, I'm always risking 1% per trade. Always risking. Always got to have a minimum. Always got to have a 1% stop loss, targeting a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. Now, I actually took one trade using a completely wrong lot size and actually risked 2% per trade. And you'll actually see on the end of that video, I only made £5 profit, which was only 0.5% of my account. Now, that's basically because I was trying to do three things at once. I was trying to play the recording of my video. I was trying to talk to you as at the same time of taking a trade, and also I was trading. So I completely used the wrong lot size, and that is why I risked 2% per trade, 2% on a trade, and only made 0.5% back. Now, what I did after that video was, you will see today's history. You'll see I took two more trades on AUD USD. You can see that there, 0.2 and 3.6 profit. That was this signal AUD USD. That was this signal here. So I got in around here on this signal arrow, and you can see it closed at around 2.3 pips. Okay, which was this here, AUD USD, which was there. So you can see my initial starting balance was £1,000, and I'm now up £73, which is 7%. So I've been trading this now for 6 days. So no, in fact, I've been trading it for 5 days, because I traded it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday last week. Don't trade Fridays, and then today's trading session. So 5 days I've been trading this, and I've made already, if I click on all my history, you will see I have made a nice £73, which is 7%. So I'm pretty much making 1% every single day, just trading this strategy, just using these simple rules you see in front of me. 2 hours of trading a day, 1-to-1 risk reward ratio, BD rules. And this is proof how you can become a full-time trader while still working a day job. Now, I'm going to be documenting this throughout 2019, and I'm going to be kind of setting my BD members a challenge so they can follow along with me. I'll go in more depth with this strategy after Christmas, so my BD members can follow along, and then maybe we can have a trading session together in the evenings. But you can see these are my trades so far with this. I had a couple of losses. This was that trade that annoyed me here. I used a completely wrong lot size, and as you can see, I actually lost £30 on that trade. It shouldn't have been £30. It should have been 1%. As you can see, that was nearly 2.9% I risked on that trade. Amateur mistake, you know, but you can see, you know, I crawled it back, and I finished today's trading session in a nice £14, which is around 1.5%. So yeah, I'm just going to play that video. If you do have any questions, just drop me an email, thebinarydestroyer@gmail.com. Thank you. Hello everyone, it's Jamie here from FX Learning. So welcome to another trading session with the Binary Destroyer 6.0. So in this trading session, we're going to be trying building up my 9 to 5 challenge. Now today's date is the 3rd of December. It's a Monday. So this is my first trading session of the day. Well, first trading session of the week, shall I say, as well. So what I'm actually doing is I'm trying to compound my 9 to 5 challenge just by taking, just by trading the AND strategy, really. I've made a few modifications to the 6.0. I've included a clock so I can see when the candle closes, mainly because I always want to get in at the close of a candle just to confirm that a trade is valid. So this is why I like having a clock when I when I'm sitting here like this, and I can see how long the candle is before it ends. So yeah, I've got my charts currently set up on 2, 4, 6, 8 pairs. Now what I'm going to do, everyone, is I'm just going to pause the video and I'm going to sit and wait for, I mean, the time is now 5:45, so I'll probably trade for another hour. And if I get any signals, then I get any signals. If I don't, obviously I'll end the video, but I will pause the video and I'll come back when I get some setups. Hi everyone, I think I'm just about to get my first signal on GPUSD. In fact, I think I will. I've got 20 seconds to go. Yes, it's going to give me an alert. So I'm going to load up ctrader here, and I need to just quickly work out what my stop loss is going to be. I'm going to do 6 pips on this one. So I'm going to do stop loss 6 pips. And I am buying the market. I need to get in late. That means I'm going for 5 and in. Okay, it's giving me a signal. I am now in a trade. I massively rushed this. That is the whole point of making a video and trying to live trade at the same time. It gets very messy. But it gave me a signal. Okay. And my stop loss was 6 pips, which was okay. My stop loss is around there. Let me just draw roughly where my stop loss is there. Let me just work it out. That's 4 pips. Okay, it's around there. Okay, that means because I'm in a 6 pip stop loss, it means my risk reward ratio needs to be a minimum 6 pips. Now my lot size for this should have been, I've got it written down here, you can't see this, but I've got it written down here. If I'm doing a 6 pip stop loss, my lot size needs to be 0.25 pips. But unfortunately, because I rushed that, my lot size was not 0.25. It was actually 0.50, which is my 3 pips. So you can't see this, but I've got it written down here. It says 3 pips, my lot size is 0.45 pips. And if I'm in a 6 pip stop loss, my lot size is 0.25 pips. So I actually just did the complete opposite, but not to worry. It just means I'm risking more of my account for this trade, which I do not recommend doing. I'm going to be risking around 2 to 3% per trade here. But the plus side is, if I do close in profit, I have now gained 3% off one trade. So it swings in roundabouts. I wouldn't recommend doing that. I would always recommend to always risk 1% per trade. Obviously, when you're trading, you're not going to be recording like I am for my YouTube channel, so you're going to have more time to work all that out. For me, it's a little bit different. I have to rush it, especially when I'm trading the 1 minute charts. But we can see, okay, this trade is against the trend, but I'm not trend trading here. I'm just trading my strategy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this here. And obviously, because I've got a 6 pip stop loss, my take profit as well needs to be a minimum 6 pips minimum. And then what I'll do is, once I get into around 4 pips, I will bring up my stop loss to kind of break even. So I've locked in some profits, and then maybe I could just trail the stop loss and see if I can get more than 6 pips. If I get took out, because it looks like the trade's going against me, I get took out. That's part of trading. You can't do nothing about that. So we'll see what happens. As you can see, if you go to my history, I haven't took any trades today. This is today, and as you can see, I've took no trades today. Trade is going against me. I wonder if there's any other signals. Let me just get rid of this. Don't need that. That's in the way. Is there any other signals? No. Just got the one signal for the time being. What I'll do, everyone, is I'll pause the video and I'll come back in 5 minutes, and hopefully I can give you an update on this trade. So what I'll do, everyone, is I'll be back. Hi everyone, I think I'm just about to get another signal on USD Chef, so I'm going to bring this back up. I'm going to click that. I'm going to quickly do this quickly. So Finder, USD Chef. Oh no, signal's disappeared. Signal's disappeared. Okay. That's a nice double top there. That is a beautiful double top. Okay, so we are still in this original trade. I thought I was going to get stopped out here. It was literally 5.5 pips. But it looks like the price is going up. I've got signals everywhere at the minute. I'm just going to put this like this. And okay, I wish I had a signal there. Absolute beautiful USD Chef. If this signal had stayed, that would have been a nice trade, because we've got a bit of diversions. I'm not sure if you're aware of diversions, or if you've seen my other videos, then you'll know that I talk about it a lot. But we can see, look, we've got a nice bit of diversions here. I'll change that to a different color so you can see that. You can see diversions at the top here. Price, RSI is doing the complete opposite, as you can see here. Nice trade. That would have been a nice trade if we had a signal, but unfortunately we didn't have a signal, so I do not want to be following that rules. But GPUSD, okay, GPUSD is now, come on, this thing needs to go into the money. I kind of shot myself in the foot with this trade because I used a bigger lot size than I should have used, but we are we're 1 pip out of profit at the minute, and we're just about to, there we go, come on, keep pushing, keep pushing. Look how close this went down. We are literally, look, nearly 5.2 pips it nearly took me out of. And I'm hoping, well, this is against the trend, and I can tell you it's against the trend by looking at the zones. You see, if you look at the zones now, they're facing down, can't you? So I'm not going to target a big amount of pips here. I'm going to target the next support line, which is here. So that should give me around 4 pips, okay? So it's not an exact 1-to-1 risk reward ratio, but oh, CAD JPY has just given me a signal down. Okay, let's see if I can get into this quick. CAD JPY. Okay, I'm going for a 0.4 live stop loss, sell in. Okay, we're now in a sell on CAD JPY. What did I go for? 6 pips. Let me just see where 6 pips is. Oh, way. I should have gone for a 3 pip. I should have gone for a 3 pip here, but not a problem. Okay, I've got plenty of breathing space now. I should have gone for a 3 pip, only because look, 3 pip is like this, which is not a lot. Well, it's actually, if you compare that to 6 pips, which I'll give you an example where 6 pips is. 6 pips is way up here somewhere, so I've got plenty of breathing space. CAD JPY is just going in nicely into the money, which is nice, what I'd like to see. So CAD JPY is there, Euro JPY is also, but didn't give me a trade there because the arrow is not outside the zone, so it's kind of doesn't matter. What we're looking at, GPUSD, this trade here is going against me. I'm going to put this here. So this is the GPUSD trade here, which is currently 2.5 pips out of profit. We've got CAD JPY at the bottom here, which is currently 0.5 pips. So I could do a nice little trail stop loss on this. If I target down here, let me just bring up my my zone. If I target somewhere down there, that is around oh, it's nice. That's actually very nice. It's around 8 pips, so that gave me around a 1-to-1 risk reward, well, 1.12 risk reward ratio. At the minute, both trades are out of the money. Obviously, just remember that my first trade, GPUSD, was definitely used the wrong lot size there, but you can't win them all. And this will be a, oh, hang on, USD/JPY is just giving me a signal as well. Look, beautiful. Do I want to get into a trade here? Yeah, let's get into another trade here. Why not? It's only a bit of fun, isn't it? USD/JPY. Bring that up. And my stop loss, I'm going to go for a 3 pip stop loss, and it's giving me a signal. I'm going to go for 0.4 stop loss. Free, come on, sell, placed, bang, there we go. So we now got 3 trades open. Oof. Exciting stuff, eh? For a Monday, 3 trades open on a Monday. So let's bring this back open here and let's see what happens. All 3 trades are out of the money, as you can see down here. All 3 trades are out of the money. Okay, bottom 2 have just nipped in. You see, do you know what's annoying? Here we go, 1 pip. Do you know what's annoying about this is what I found, and what is really annoying is my stop loss. I mean, my lot size on GPUSD was massively overrated. So even if I win these 2 trades, even if I win 2 trades here and lose 1, my lot size, I don't think I'm going to make some money. Depends what GPUSD says. We will see. What I'll do, everyone, is I'll pause the video and I'll be back in a couple of minutes, and hopefully I can give you an outcome on some of these trades. So I'll be back. Hi everyone, so one of my trades has just trickled into 3 pips. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to bring my stop loss down because I want to protect my profits. I'm not going to bring it over. Oh, and hopefully this is going to drop a bit more. That is the plan. We're currently at 3.1 pips. Be nice. I'm going to target. I'm going to see if this trade can hit at least 5 pips. Okay, I don't see why it wouldn't. We're currently at 3.2 pips, so another push down. If I can get it over 4 pips, then I'll be happy. But trading Forex can be, here we go, we're just being pushed down, 4.5 pips. Let's just close that trade now. One more push. In fact, let me just bring, I'm just going to ride this down, so I'm going to bring my my stop loss to, where is my SL? Okay, I'm going to bring I brought my stop loss to 3.5 pips, so I've locked in at least 3. Here we go, 4.5. Come on, keep pushing. If we can get 5 pips, 4.8, 4.8, 4.7, 4.7. Come on. There we go, 4.7, 4.8. Come on, there we go, done. Okay, so we have currently just locked in now off 1 trade. You can see here 5.2 pips, which is another, you'll see the account is now up another %. So that's nice. I've just made another % on my account. I've got two trades open. This top trade here, GPUSD, is that trade that I stupidly put the wrong lot size on. So you can't win them all, but that is proof that even I get it wrong. And it's just saying that it's just took me out. Yes, it has, look. So I'm now down £17, which is annoying, because this is what I was trying to kind of show you, that I would be up 1% and now I'd be down 1%, but now I'm actually down 2%. Well, in fact, I'm down 1.3%. So not to worry, it's my own fault. We've got another trade open on USD JPY still, so which is here. In fact, this, I might re-enter this trade on GPUSD. I might re-enter it, and in fact I'm going to re-enter. I'm going to re-enter on GPUSD. GPPUSD, and I'm going to, what was my lot size? 3 pips. Where is 3 pips? Okay, I'm happy with that. 3 pips. I'm going to re-enter. I wouldn't normally do this. Place. Okay, so what is, let me just have a look. Okay, GPUSD, okay. Okay, it's good, right? So GPUSD is at the top here, USD JPY is at the bottom here. You can see down here. I wouldn't normally re-enter a trade. I'd like to just emphasize that. The reason why I've done it is because obviously I initially got my lot size wrong, and instead of being down 2%, I'd actually only be, I kind of be break even at this point. I've gained 1%, lost 1%, but because of my lot size, I'm now down. Ooh, prices spiked up massively. We're going to see both of these trades go into profit now. Both of these trades are going to go nicely into profit. Big push up, here we go. So I'm going to close both of these trades at 3 pips profit. Look at that big push up, big push up. You see, look, I just got took out by this trade. Just got took out. Literally, look, it went down. Oh, that is annoying. It took me out by 0.1 of a pip. So you can't win them all. I am, and I'm just about to look at these dropping nicely. I'm going to close this one at 5 pips. When this one hits 5 pips, I'm going to close nicely. Come on, keep pushing, yep. Nicely, both of these trades are there. I'll close that one, and I have got closed that one. Right, done. Okay, first trading session of today. I've made a nice 1%, well, yeah, 0.7%. Could have carried on. I could have carried on both of these trades. Look at these rising nicely. That's nice. I definitely closed these too early, but it's not a problem. I am happy with that. I've got myself out of that sticky situation with that lot size, which is what I wanted to do. So yes, I'm happy with that. Now this, everyone, is proof on why. Look, you see this initial trade here. Look, notice this, right? 5 pips, first trade won. Second pips, 5 pips won. 4 pips won. 6 pips lost. Now, if this was 1% stop loss, right, I would be up 1.5%, but because I used a different lot size, I am now down 2% on this trade. But not to worry, I'm still up. Okay, I made a nice £5, not much. But then if you look at my current month, which is, I started this yesterday. Why is it not showing me all history? There we go. You can see these are my trades from well, since I started this last week, and you can see I'm now up £63, which is just over 6.3%, which is not bad. You know, I'd be up 7%, but obviously I stupid error by my lot size. But there we go. Just proof that men can't multitask. They can't record videos and put the wrong lot size in. But yeah, there you can see that is today's trading session. I made 0.5% on my account. So yeah, thank you for watching, and yeah, thank you.